Nothing left to say. Man, that's a hit. And this is Journey with the Gibsons. I'm Dr. Gino Gibson.
I am Shakita Gibson.
Yeah, and welcome again to the show tonight. That song sets us up to talk today.
It
because
does,
there have
actually.
been situations where
Did you do that on purpose?
thought we were close to having nothing left to say.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
So listen, we are jumping on here just for a minute to tell you about one of our biggest fights.
One of our biggest
fights.
You guys see us all the time and we're laughing, we're jovial, but sometimes
you get on my nerves.
It's vice versa. It's cyclical, right? Sometimes we get on each other's nerves, and we just want to be very transparent with you to make sure that you understand that along this journey you have moments like this. Along this journey you have moments like this, and we were going to be transparent and share one of our moments. How about that?
One of them. And y'all, I'm horrible at remembering details of stuff. I really do. Like, we could have had this fight yesterday and I wouldn't remember. But
she remembers my stuff, though. That's worth a fight.
I remember what he does wrong. So, we were in, where were we?
We were on Arizona? Our anniversary trip.
We were in Arizona, and we were enjoying vacation and having a good time and relaxing by the pool and having a good time, and started to go into a kind of deep conversation, I guess. Not too deep, but we were just kind of checking in with each other and trying to say, what's good, what's bad, tell me how you're feeling, tell me what's wrong, and it went a little left somewhere in the conversation. Like, we took a sharp left, and so we reset. Right? We stopped. We said, okay, let's finish it later. Very mature thing to do, right?
Right.
So we said, let's finish that later, and then we started talking about something else. I really don't remember.
Me neither.
But in the midst of the conversation, my babe says, "Yeah, because you need me." And I don't remember. We don't remember what happened before.
Exactly.
But what we do remember is that I responded with, "I don't need you. I want you." And Lord,
wait. Let me jump in, because you said I don't need you and let it hang.
No.
And then I said, so you don't need me? You was like, no, I don't need you. I want you.
I said that the first time. Let him. He gonna tell his version.
No.
Anyway, when I said it, y'all, you would have thought, it landed like a ton of bricks.
Right. So one of the first things we want to jump on in and say as we track each other tonight is that you have to understand that clarity is a two-sided coin.
Right.
Clarity is a two-sided coin, which means you could be clear about something, but the person you're talking to might not be clear. And the immature thing that all of us have done before is like, well, that ain't what I said. You take it wrong. That's on you.
It's what I heard. All that craziness.
No, the truth of the matter is, when we are talking in mature relationships and trying to be either dating very heavily or engaged or married, clarity is a two-sided coin. So ambiguity hurts both of us.
It does. So he gets upset with me, right?
And then you try to explain.
That's fair to say, right?
Yeah. Then you try to explain.
Got upset. So he got upset, and he asked again, like, "Oh, so you don't need me?" Right. And I go, "No, I don't. I want you." So for me, y'all, what I'm trying to say in the moment is, it's really what I meant, honestly. In this stage relationship, and we've said on the lives many times, we didn't want to get married again, we didn't want to do relationship again, all that good stuff. I really meant, like, I made a conscious choice to be involved in this relationship. I want you in my life. Do I need you in my life? I can see it two ways, but at the moment I meant I'm pretty secure on my own, right? Like, I don't need someone necessarily to save me, so to speak. Now, 20-year-old me may have felt different. 42-year-old me feels another way. And so that's all I meant. For me saying I want you in my life is huge. I think it's a compliment, right?
Now
not so much.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. You saying that you don't need me, to me, says I'm expendable. Right, mm-hmm. Which means you don't need me. Wait a minute,
we full-fledged fighting at this point.
By now we are hot. We're
not arguing because we in public. We're not arguing.
We by the pool,
we got a soft whisper yell going on back and forth.
We're at the pool, which is next to the golf course. Wonderful mountains. It's scenic, amazing.
And we
fighting. I'm talking about we hot.
So then it goes quiet, right? The silence hits the space. Because I've said what I'm real big on this. I said my piece, right? This is what I meant. I don't know. He said his piece. My babe kind of sometimes wants to resolve it or keep talking. I'm not good at that. I'm not good. So I think one of the other things we want to talk about is sometimes you need to give space for someone to get to the point that you are, right? We'll come back to that. So it gets quiet and we're no longer arguing. But this Negro, can I say Negro?
You just did. You just did.
This Negro gets up and says, what did you say?
No. What I did is I pushed off the side of the pool and splashed into the water.
Oh, listen. So he gets in the pool. We're sitting at the edge of the pool. He jumps in the water. We're mad, fire hot, y'all. Mad at each other. He jumps in the water and splashes water all over me.
Now pause. Now I didn't do that on purpose.
Yes, he did.
Listen, now wait a minute.
Woo! I was so mad.
You can't say you can't do that. You can't say I did it on purpose.
Okay, he didn't do it on purpose. No, I thought he did it on purpose.
Right. And because we were hot, I'm saying, look, she can swim, but she's not the swimmer of the couple. I'm the swimmer. Right. So I'm getting in the water to calm down, right? I did not realize. Listen, and sometimes y'all watching. Sometimes you can be in an argument and it tumbles out of control and you didn't even mean for it to.
Like that,
right? We were already in each other's doghouse and I jump in the water, not realizing that the backsplash
got all over me. In my face. You know, I'm not in the water. I don't want to be wet in my nose and my face. He splashes me. So I get up.
Now, you know they're going to be saying, yo, I meant it. You know they're going to be saying
listen, yeah. Y'all be on my side. So it
ain't about sides. We can fight right now.
We can fight. What's up? No, I'm just kidding. So I get up and I go back to the lawn chairs or the cabana wherever we were and
I go into the waterfall.
He goes wherever he goes. It's still in the pool. Comes out. I thought you sat back down before you left again. But anyway, ultimately, long story short, he leaves me.
I see at
the pool. He says, "All right, I see you later," and walks away. Now I don't say anything. I'm still sitting there like I know this dude didn't just leave me at the pool. Now we're at a major resort. It's far to get to our room. If you've ever been like at a major, resort somewhere, you got to walk a country mile sometimes to get to your spot. It's getting late. It's almost dinner time. It's going to be dark soon. This Negro leaves me. That's two Negroes. Leaves me at the pool and goes back to the room. So now I'm sitting there like contemplating, is our marriage over? Like, did we just get divorced?
There's nothing left to say?
Is there nothing left to say at this point? Because he just left me at the pool in a strange town. All kinds of people around that I don't know. They could have kidnapped me or drowned me or whatever. And he's gone to the room. So I sit there because now I can't just run to the room behind him, right? I got to sit there for a while and figure this thing out. So I'm sitting there hot. Y'all, I don't know if I've been mad a whole bunch of times, but I'm mad this time. So finally, it gets dark. I still don't go to the room. I go into the lobby. I get some chips. I sit in the lobby because I'm hungry. It's dinner time. We're not even eating because we're fighting. I sit around, eat some chips, talk to a couple people in the lobby, figure out how bad it's going to be for him when I get back to this room. That's what I'm trying to figure out, right? So I get back to, no, he calls me. You called me. Mm-hmm. And which is the worst. Almost to him, he's probably still being husband. But I'm like, don't call me if you left me. He's like, are you okay? Just calling to check on you. Mm-hmm. Calling to check on who? The person you left? No. We're not.
But the person that don't need me.
We're not gonna do that.
Right. You don't need me.
No, but I wanted you to be at that pool with me. I wanted you to walk back to the room with me and not leave me like I'm some random stranger. Anyway, so I get back to the room, y'all, and I don't say anything. I go in and shower and get myself together. And I think you came in and said something to me. I don't even know what you said, but I commenced to using a whole bunch of words and sentences that I probably shouldn't have used to my husband at that particular time.
And all I did was smile.
And he smiled, which only made me go off more, right? So he's looking like, what are you doing? You know, why are you yelling at these profane words? Because there were some profane words. We're gonna be real about it. I said some pretty, choice words, and he smiled, which made it even worse. I don't even know how we made up.
No, you went to bed.
But how we make up the next day?
The next day, I said, "Do we need to talk about yesterday?" You said we will, but we're gonna have a great day today, and I don't even think we brought it back up.
No, we talked about it. We talked about it. Unless we were just talking about it in my fussing.
You talked about it in your fussing.
Yeah.
You were talking about you leaving me all these white people. You did all that. Yeah. I just sat there and smiled.
White people and black people. This ain't about white black people. It was about leaving me out there with people that I did not know. And I was like, how dare you talk to me right now? And you didn't give 2 cents about me when you left me at the pool. Don't say nothing to me. Nothing. And he was doing this, right? Why you laughing? Y'all listen.
Here's the thing. I knew. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how much you thought about divorce in that lobby. The only reason you was going off like that is that you wasn't leaving. So my thing was...
No, the only reason I was going off was because I was mad.
But I knew you still wasn't leaving.
I thought about it.
But you wasn't leaving. So that was it. That was one of our worst arguments. That was one of our worst arguments. And some of y'all like, that ain't even bad. Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. And it's been some time, and so we're recalling the story now. But in the moment, it was bad. I mean, like, even the next day, you was like, I can't believe you said that to me. Right. I can't believe you used those words.
But it wasn't to me. I just couldn't believe you went there. You was high.
Oh, he didn't know him then.
Yeah, he was high.
Yeah. Somebody told me a long time ago, people don't believe you're serious until you cuss.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah. You did not tell me that, baby.
I did.
Babe, you did not tell me that. You cannot take credit for everything. Stop it. Anyway, people don't believe you're serious. And I was serious. So that was one of our fights. We've had many, not many big ones, but we've had some like that where it's been like, I can't believe you, would do XYZ, or I can't believe you've said XYZ. But we always recover. Mm-hmm. We do talk about them from, at the end. And I think that's super important.
Right.
No matter how small or how big the fight is, we won't have that fight again.
Right.
Because I understand now what the sentence, I don't need you, but I want you, means to him, and how that lands to him, and how from his perspective he feels about it. And he also knows he shall never leave me anywhere by myself again. So that's a fight we won't do again.
Put all that extra on that
because
part.
I was talking.
Yeah, okay. And
you can put your own extra on your side.
No. Because then we'll be on the second fight. I have a black eye about her sitting at the damn pool again.
You have a whole black eye. I swear. I'm swinging next time.
She was swinging. She might have swung that night. To swing. But she realized
he might hit back.
First of all, I'm not gonna hit you back. But second of all, you realized that you wasn't gonna win.
No, this is the thing. I don't believe you will hit me, but I don't believe in hitting people thinking they won't hit back either. Right. You don't swing on people and think that they just gonna let you swing. But to that point, I would never swing.
Yeah,
so
we're not
we're not those people. But y'all, it was a major fight. Major fight.
It was big.
So it may not be anything now, but again, I think we learned lessons from that fight.
And that's why I said
communication is key.
And that's why I said in another live, it's about not wasting a fight.
Yeah.
Right. Learning those lessons. We shouldn't fight over the same thing again, because then after a while, there's some decisions that need to be made.
Right. Because fighting over the same thing all the time means one of the two just ain't getting it, or both of y'all aren't getting it.
You've seen this before. I'm sorry is a behavioral change.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that was good. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry is a behavioral change. Mm-hmm. Don't say I'm sorry and do the exact same thing.
Right.
I'm sorry is a behavioral change. So, my baby's right. Leaving her in that moment, to me, did not have the gravity it had to her. Right? So she got there and began to talk about all of the stuff she was talking about. And I was like, ooh, that was bad. I didn't mean to splash her. That was bad. But again, when you're in a snowball fight, if you're in a snowball fight, then certain things land different and get heavier and faster, and then it's out of control. So I think it's important for us to talk to each other. It's important for us to make sure that clarity is a two-sided coin. It's important for us to understand things land different, and sometimes give space Give space so that it does not escalate. I think that's
Don't give space by leaving your partner though at the pool.
So you're gonna bring something back?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Don't give that space, or say, I'm gonna go back. Do you want to go back or you want to stay and be mad? Like, it's got to be a conversation.
We're not talking about that situation. We're talking about universal truths now, not
but
just that situation.
You was giving me space, right?
No, the space is when I smiled at you and just went back to the other room. That was the space I was talking about.
Oh, that didn't count.
Yeah,
I was already done then. I'm talking about I thought you were giving me space from the pool splash.
But if I had came back at you, then it would have escalated more.
Yeah, they would have had to call somebody. They would have
Universal
to call somebody.
truth. Universal truth.
That's true. That's true. Because we both are.
I back down a lot more.
He backs down, and we try not to fight. We don't like to fight, but if we are ever engaged, not just with each other, but in life in general, if someone comes at us, we ready.
Right.
We're both.
So
ready
I usually with us, I back down. I back down because to me, I'm either gonna smile, walk away, because it's usually I don't have to come back and say I'm sorry about something I said. She does though. I meant what I said. You do that all the time.
But I don't apologize because I meant it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in some people have these little memes on Facebook all the time about cancers, and we don't apologize because we meant what we said. We just sorry for the way we said it. I believe that wholeheartedly, wholeheartedly. And so we that'll be another live because we've had a fight about that too. All right. But this is Journey with the Gibsons, talking about one of our biggest fights.
I'm Dr. Gino Gibson.
Good to see you. We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm Shakitha Gibson. Good to see you. There's nothing you can do about it. We love you.
And as always, we speak life.
Peace. Deuces.